Let's dive into the regional championship highlights around the state of Maine. First up is Bangor taking on Meso in Augusta. Class A North title. Eagles showing some solid defense early on. Garrett Card snag a short throwing across his body for the out. And then in the second inning, Meso bats come alive. Michael Acorn with a rocket deep into left. And this goes off the fence, and he would end up scoring in that inning. Just a few batters later, the Eagles would add another. Sean Acorn base hit into right to score Parker Reynolds. Eagles take the 2-0 lead. Bottom four, bit of deja vu. Garrett Card again with a deep drive into left. He makes his way for a double. Then it's Garrett G. Gare with a pop fly into center. The Rams can't get the out as Card ends up scoring the fourth run of the game. Mesolonsky wins the North 4-3 over Bangor. They'll face Scarborough in the state championship. Ellsworth and Caribou battled for the Class B North baseball crown. Top one, Caribou's Braden Brescia breaks for third, and he steals the bag. That's as far as he'd get, though. Dawson Curtis strikes out Keegan Bell to retire the side. Bottom half, Kyle Kenny is running and stealing second. Then Vikings starter Bryce Dillon rings up Miles Palmer. Kenny still nabs third base, but he'd be stranded. Top two, Caribou with one on, but Luke Beidelman goes down swinging against Curtis. But, Dawson St. Pierre delivers an RBI single to score Bryce Martin. Now, St. Pierre, he's going to second on the throw home, and he rounds it too far in his run down, but the damage is done. Bottom half, 2 outs. Wyatt Bragdon brings in Cam Barker with a single to tie the game. But the Vikings prevail 4-2 over the Eagles. They'll be up against Yarmouth in the state title game. Bucksport and Washington Academy squared off with the Class C North baseball title on the line. 3-2 Bucks in the third. James Welch of the Raiders running and stealing second. Trevor Shima Bucaro is up next. Tough luck lining out the short. Welch doubled off. Another Raider on second, but Trent Goss strikes out Carson Prout to end the inning. Top four, Bucksport with runners on second and third. Gavin Holyoke tattoos this to center field. It's looking good, but Caden Schwinn would run it down to save 2 runs and finish the frame. The Golden Bucks hold on with the tying run at third in the last inning, 5-4 over Washington Academy. They'll face Sacopee Valley for the C state title. Now for the battle between Stearns and Woodland. This is D North title game. Minutemen, bases loaded early on. Chopper to third. Dragons can't make the play at the plate. 1 run is in, another on the way as Stearns jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Then a ball that finds its way to the backstop will bring the famous Owen Wilson home. A 3-run first inning for Stearns. In the third, Dragons trying to turn it around. Runner on Brogan Brown. The sacrifice to give the team their first run of the game. Pass ball will bring in Nolan Sewell to make it a 1-run game. Stearns looking to stop the bleeding. Check out the effort from Gage Farrer in right field, making this great catch. The game went to extras all the way to the bottom of the ninth, just like an MLB, when Caden Yamid got a base hit down the right side to score Aiden Jamison to win the ball game. And check out the reaction from the entire Stearns dugout. They would end up storming the field as champions. The Minutemen win the North in an instant classic, 5-4 over Woodland. They'll take on St. Dominic for the Class D state title. Nokomis and Old Town tangled for the B North Softball Championship. Warriors up 1 in the third. Coyotes reliever Haley Soroy fans Sydney King. Then Jenna Saltel skies one to no man's land in right, but Alexis DeGrasse makes a great sliding catch on the grass to end the inning. Top four, Mia Coots fools Sage Evans for the strikeout. She does that again to Natalie Fournier. Ava Braslett's already aboard, though, and she would swipe third and then come home after a pickoff throw flies into left field. Bottom four, Reagan King is 60 feet away after a triple. Annie Nice drives her in with a ground out, 2-1 Warriors. Then Hallie Coots hits a 2-run double down the line for a 4-1 Nokomis lead. Warriors win the North 5-1 over Old Town. They will face York for the state title. C-South Championship, number 3 Spruce Mountain, number 1 Halldale. Spruce bidding for the upset. They take a 4-1 lead in the second when Samantha Martin laces the single there. Halldale chipped away, starts the bottom of the 6th down 4-3. KJ Greenhog Bloops the infield single. Lucy Gray ties it at 4. Next batter, Carolyn Coro lifts one to right, and that plates Clara Capinos. The Bulldogs go up 5-4, and Halldale wins 8-4 over Spruce Mountain. Bulldogs will face Bucksport with a chance at a state 4-peat. Penobscot Valley and Woodland met in the Class D North softball final. Bottom 1 PV's Lauren Vano takes off for third on a wild pitch. Now that would be big because later on Emma Potter would drill an RBI single. That makes it 1-0 Howlers. Julia Young continues the rally when she has a chance with a bloop single, and she would eventually steal a base too. So that sets up runners on a second and third base for Penobscot Valley, but Brooke Smith gets out of the jam by striking out Cameron Miller. Then Lydia Cropley led off the Woodland second with a double, and now she steals third on a wild pitch, and she scores on another bad toss to the hot corner, but the Howlers edge the Dragons 4-3. They'll face North Yarmouth Academy for the state title. Meanwhile, Oxford Hills will face Cheverus for the Class A softball title. The Class A boys lacrosse state championship will be up for grabs between Falmouth and Cape Elizabeth. York and Brunswick will battle for the Class B state boys lax crown. Class C will be between Marana-Cook, Winthrop, and Wells, and then Falmouth and Yarmouth will meet for the Class A girls lacrosse state championship.